Good morning. Well, I just finished a boot camp workout, and this is the week that I'm trying out a new pattern. So I'm actually going to jump on the treadmill now for 1 mile. It's raining outside, so I think this will be the easiest option. All right, let's go. Okay, I did my 1 mile on the treadmill, and then it was time for school drop off, so I went and did that quick. And I'm back home again now. So as I said, I'm going to be trying out a new schedule in my research for 50K training plans. It seems a lot of them have the back-to-back long runs on the weekend, and then 3 days running in the middle of the week, and then 2 days off surrounding that. So I'm going to try out for the next month or two doing that schedule. Say hello to one of my cats. Hey, Fluffy. They're my workout buddies when I am doing Zoom. So my outdoor boot camp class has finished now, and so I'm going back to Zoom. And so I will be doing that twice a week. And on those days, I will be running a mile or 1.5 miles, 2 miles, depending. I'm going to start with a mile, see how that goes. And then I will try doing the back-to-backs. I'm not going to do weekend because I'm trying to fit in with this Zoom schedule. So I will probably do them Friday, Saturday. And I can talk more about that when we get to that point. But we're going to try it out. I'm kind of doing modified lower mileage on the days that I do a workout with weights to see how my body tolerates it. As I mentioned before, I've always alternated before the injuries and after. And so I've only done a streak once, and my body really didn't like that. I ran every day from Thanksgiving to Christmas one year. It was like a challenge. You run at least 1 mile every day. And my shins did not feel great after that. And so I decided I'm not a streaker. I'm not somebody who wants to run every single day. I need those rest days. So this plan will have 2 complete rest days, but it will have back-to-back running. So I thought, what better thing to do than try it out while I don't need to do high mileage. And if my body tolerates it, then starting in January, I will be doing a 50K training plan. All right, that's it for now. Until next time. Good morning. It's time for a run. It's chilly but sunny today. I am anticipating a nice run, probably 3 or 4 miles. Gonna do a loop of Pheasant Branch here. And yeah, just happy to be here. Let's run. Hello, I'm about halfway through. There's a part in this conservancy where eagles nest. And so they often close that section off, and it's been closed off to runners and walkers for, I want to say, over a year now. But it looks like it has been opened back up, so let's run a little in here. That's the eagle's nest right there. I'll see if I can zoom in. Okay, that's 3.5 miles done. It was perfect out there. About half this loop is sunny, so on a low wind day like today, then you don't even feel the temperatures in the 30s. It was just perfect. All right. Till next time. Good morning. So I've already done my boot camp class, and I ran a mile on the treadmill. And so tomorrow will be my first rest day of the week. And then I will, the next 2 days, do 2 back-to-back runs, a long run and then a run for time. So just a set amount of time. And then my final rest day of the week. All right. We're trying out this new plan. I'll keep you posted. Till next time. Good morning. I am at a new section of Ice Age that I haven't done before. This is the Brooklyn Wildlife section, and there's a few different ways you can get onto this section, and it connects to the Montrose portion that I've done several times. So should be a fun adventure today. I had my rest day, so this is officially the quote unquote long run day, but because I'm doing just a modified trial to see if this plan will work for me, I'm probably just going to do 3 or 4 miles and see what this part is like. All right, let's go. Okay, well, that was 2.5 miles done. I cut it a little short. I'm running through a section where it kind of goes through people's land, farms, and things, and so there is hunting out there. I heard some shots that were a little too close for comfort for me, so I turned around and started coming back. And it's just not something I'm comfortable with. I feel like during hunting season, we'll just leave these areas to the hunters. There are also some unleashed dogs out there, which never makes me very comfortable. I guess I am a city girl at heart. So, yeah, I decided I'm just going to stick to the trails where hunting isn't allowed, and there are definitely sections of Ice Age and obviously Pheasant Branch and parts of Military Ridge where you're not going to run into hunters. So I think that's where I'm most comfortable. Okay, so tomorrow I will be running for time. So 15 minutes. I probably will just hop on the treadmill for that. Probably won't film it. And I'm going to drive home now, and then I'm going to explain a little bit about the program that I'm going to be using. All right, see you in a minute. Hello, it's the next day. Yesterday got away from me when I got home. But I wanted to tell you about the plan I'm going to use for the 50K. It comes from a website called Relentless Forward Commotion. And after I spoke with friends who've run 50Ks, trained for 50Ks, and also people who are in my pace group, so run walkers who are on the slower end, of all the plans they used, they felt that this one really suited them the best or worked the best. And after looking at it, I can see why. It's a long program, so it's a 24-week program, which I think if you're doing your first 50K is a smart idea to ramp up slowly. And it also works on these 4-week blocks where you build for 3 weeks and then you cut back for 1 week. Build for 3, cut back. And I think that that is a nice plan, works well with the body. Also, there's a range for the long runs, so you can run the lower range or the higher range depending on how you feel or perhaps what your goals are. My goal is just to finish the 50K, so I could go on the lower end, and also my goal is to do it and not get injured. So there's not this pressure to complete every single mile that's on the plan. Also, on those back-to-back weekend runs that I was talking about, the second day is by time. So run 15 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour or 2 hours. And in the explanation of the plan, there's an article that goes along with it that explains what the terms mean and how to train. The author explains that if you are a slower runner, you are not going to hit the same mileage totals as a faster runner, that the plan is accounting for 10-minute miles. So if you're significantly slower than that, she's like, don't worry about it. And I love that because that's definitely where I'm going to be. So I think having that will reassure me that I'm still on the right path and not worry about hitting specific mileage totals every week. Generally, yep, you want to be going up, 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 and then a cutback week, up, up, up. But the specific number is not going to be all that important to me because my goal is just to finish. And I am run walking. I'm going to be slower. So I'm not maybe going to cover as many miles as somebody else in a certain period of time. So that's what I'm going to go for. So I modeled my own little plan that I'm doing for the next few months off of that to see how my body handles the two chunks of back to back, 3 days, 2 days, day of rest in between. So that's what I will be doing for the next few months. I walked back the date from the 50K I plan to do in August, and so I would need to start the official 24-week plan in February. So that's where we are. Just wanted to explain a little bit about it and show you in case it's something that you are interested in researching and looking up for yourself. All right, as always, find some joy. I'm going to go out and do my 15 minutes. That's what I have down for myself for today after the quote-unquote long run from yesterday. So find some joy, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.